Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. Hey, this is Tuesday, the 24th of July, 2018, and I'm here today for your daily energy reading. Welcome. Just going to move that a smidgy, a bit more of the natural surroundings. So here in Australia, we still have the moon in Sag today on Tuesday, and sun is still in Leo. The sun in Leo is squared Uranus and Taurus today, so this is a really quite a beautiful aspect, even though square is sort of a conflict. But I see this as kind of the light shining on expressing individuality. So the Leo is very confident, and with Uranus being like the revolutionary, enlightenment, miraculous, unexpected, just out of the box kind of energy. And Taurus is practical, so it's a really like passionate, grounded energy where you can really express something unique today. Radical approach to self-expression today, yeah? And with also, what did I say here? The moon in Sag is also trining Mercury and Leo, so, you have the confidence because you have the confidence to teach these new philosophical ideas with the sun in Leo, squared Uranus and Taurus, and the moon in Sag trining Mercury and Leo, because Sag is all about being the teacher, spirituality, learning, philosophy, traveling, just moving quickly. And Mercury in Leo is very confident in the way they express, yeah? So there's some real fiery, passionate ideas around today. So you'll be able to communicate your passions, your spirituality, and have the confidence to teach others through your communication today. Really, really strong energies. The moon in Sag is squared Neptune and Pisces, so it's more about action rather than dreaming. So it's really just about taking those dreams, taking those fantasies, and making them a reality. Firing that arrow and chasing after it today. So tomorrow for us, the moon moves into Capricorn, but right now there's a lot of fire around, so really get that fire burning in your solar plexus. Any fears or blocks that you might have had in the past about pursuing these, these things you've been dreaming about, visualizing about with the Neptunian Piscean energy. We have that's great. We also, again, like yesterday, we have the moon in Sag squaring Venus and Virgo. So Venus in Virgo gives you the ability to ground things rather than just rushing into something that, might not be the best thing for you, because Sagittarius can be kind of flighty and a little bit, flighty, and what's another word for that? Fickle. Scattered. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just really like today, like I said about it yesterday. What did I write yesterday? That Venus and Virgo has the ability to not let you rush into something. They might make sure that Venus and Virgo energy will make sure that you sort of use a bit of that head action as well, and not just be fired up and rushing into something where you think the grass might be greener, but it might be a real something that burns out really quickly, and you might have left something behind that was really beautiful and grounded and long term. So that's it's a really great aspect to have around with all the fire, but you're going to have the confidence to really express your spirituality, your values, your beliefs in a very unique, out-of-the-box, radical kind of way today. I have the Goddess Tarot here today. Straight away, we have one of the most auspicious cards in the deck, laying a foundation down. We've got the Four of Staves. So it's putting down roots, it's that gateway, it's the marriage card, it's a coming together and creating a solid foundation together. And then we have the Patience of the Seven of Pentacles. There's heartbreak around too, so let's allow a few more cards to come through, and then we'll just say, well, we've got 2 fours, stability, tradition. Taurus card here. Yeah, I'll leave that there. So we have the 3 and then the 4 of Swords. So you're healing after a heartbreak, and it could be to do with a marriage, or it could be to do with a commitment. Here we have the 2 marriage cards, and you have the Queen of Cups. So you have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces here. We have Taurus, and we have air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, any sign really, and fire, water, earth, fire, air, all elements. Yeah, moving away from past pain after a heartbreak. A sense of really giving to yourself unconditionally and compassionately, really, really being receptive. Firstly, to your own inner truth and your own ability to heal yourself, being very receptive to guidance in your connection with spirit. This is kind of Venus personified. It's not really in the other decks, you know. Venus is the Empress, and you know, but just the grace and the beauty of her connectedness, not only with the divine, but with her own earthy physical self. Really balanced emotionally through gifting herself so much self-love and nurturance. Now we have the 8 of Swords. So we're moving away from past pain, but we're moving straight into blockage, into self-sabotage, criticism, guilt. Okay. I tie this in. Maybe you want to rush in and offer commitment to someone with the fiery energy of the moon and Sag and Mercury and the sun in Leo. But you're patiently waiting because you're still healing a heartbreak from maybe a past marriage or a past commitment. And you're really, really offering so much love and nurturance to yourself, keeping your heart wide open. That's really, really beautiful, especially after the most important thing we can do after a heartbreak is to really allow ourselves to grieve, because grief is the shadow aspect of a open and balanced heart chakra. So when we allow the purification of the tears to fall, it keeps our heart soft, yeah. It keeps our heart open and receptive to more love. And we do that through lavishing that love on ourselves. So when we're going through this, you know, maybe we've been betrayed by someone else, they're all lessons. They're all guiding us back to our connection with ourselves and the divine. And this is what the Queen of Cups is telling us. Finding unconditional love and compassion for yourself and reconnecting with the source of all, yeah, the illumination of our divine self, that real feeling of unconditional love and compassion by all the benevolent spiritual beings that surround us at any moment. Just that feeling of being held. And when you tap into that feeling of being held, then you can hold space for everybody else. It's a truly beautiful space to live by and live through. And a lot of the time we get, you know, we need those experiences where, you know, our heart is like right open and raw and vulnerable, and we heal it. And there's so much purification and learning that comes from that, and then we're able to move away from it. But there's still a sense of telling those painful stories, keeping yourself stuck. I wonder why. Let's just clarify the 8 of, I've got these upside down, and it's to do with the strength to endure this. There's a soulmate love here. This is the Lovers. This is a card of Gemini. So there is deep, deep love here, and you're feeling really stuck because you don't know if you have the strength to move forward with this commitment. You don't know if you have the strength for this love because you've been heartbroken so much in the past by a prior marriage. You've moved away from that pain and you've really learned to love yourself and keep your heart open, but there's still a feeling of stuckness that asking yourself whether you have the strength to love again. I'm hearing to offer this commitment, to be open and vulnerable to this soulmate love that's here for you. Maybe you're just feeling like you're telling, there's still painful stories that are being told that are keeping you stuck. Like this is fear, this is guilt, this is not tapping into your heart space. This is, you know, you have the ability, no one's holding you down there. You have the ability to stand up and knock all those swords down. They're just stories anyway. It's not real, it's just an illusion. And it's keeping you stuck, and it's keeping you away from tapping into the strength you know you have to connect with this love, to really, really be open, vulnerable, and intimate with someone, to totally show your whole self. And we have the Six of Cups here. So you could be dealing with a Leo, a Cancer, a Taurus. Every sign's here, but the other three from the major arcanas, a Gemini, sorry. So reconciliation, this is nostalgia, this is moving in a positive direction. This is knowing the universe has your back, to feel back into the sweetness of what this love is or was. Maybe there's a heartbreak surrounding this relationship, and this is a reconciliation of the sweetness from the past. Yeah, this is wanting to charge ahead, having the confidence of the Queen. We have, you know, the Sun in Leo, having the strength. There's Leo there. This is the Sun in Leo. The light, the sun is shining on us here. The sun is shining on us, on our strength, our inner reserves, our wisdom, to keep our hearts open, I'm hearing. Keeping our hearts open to love despite all this heartbreak that's been going on. You know, maybe there's been huge, like, I'm not seeing the Wheel of Fortune or the World here, but I'm hearing cycles of pain, like just lessons you need to go through, and love you need to reach for yourself, and for that connection with the divine to allow you to have the strength to, and the ability to really, really step into soulmate love, to step into full authenticity, vulnerability, and to set down new forms of foundations, stepping through a gateway into a new way of envisioning love, through a new way of envisioning your life, really. This is like a portal into a new world, into a complete new beginning, moving forward with this with such confidence. Knowing that you're supported, you're always loved, totally loved and held at every moment. I'm going to allow one more card to come through, just to see if there's any other messages. So there's the wish card, and I have the deck upside down. So the wish card, this is your wish. All of this is your wish, but you're not sure if you have the strength to endure it because of the past pain and these stories that are still being told. But this is victory. This is moving forward with confidence to a reconciliation. You've really, really found that emotional balance. You are so in love with you and the divine that you're so able to offer actual space and unconditional love for everybody else in your life. So this is complete mastery, grace, mastering intimacy, beauty, love, mastering all that is Venus, I'm hearing. The ability to truly express love, open-hearted love, no expectations, just unconditional love and compassion, to nurture others, to really hold space for others. You really, really inspire others to live harmoniously in their life, and it's your wish to like open yourself up to this love. That's your wish. You're happy on your own. You're fulfilled, you're whole, and you're complete. But there is a sense of moving towards and having the patience to move towards reconciling, maybe with yourself and your own, like this is the integration, like the twins, Gemini, the union of the self, the masculine, feminine, but temperance isn't here. I'm thinking this is an external soulmate love. Yeah, we have these three, all points to soulmate love. Yeah, and it's your wish. You also have the patience to ground this and be patient. You understand divine right timing. The Queen doesn't. The Queen's not trying to control anything. She knows she's held. She trusts completely in divine right timing. The only thing hindering you here that I see is the stories that you tell yourself. Letting go of all those negative, low vibrational energies, and they could be things that people are saying to you, you know, externally, your friends or your family. Maybe they've seen you be heartbroken by this particular person. Excuse me. And they're wanting you to stay away. I'm going to keep shuffling from this person. So you sort of, you know, you're loving yourself and you're very receptive. So maybe you're getting messages from your intuition to follow your heart, but your head, and maybe people around you are telling you to forget about it. But I can see you trusting yourself here. I can see you knocking down those swords. And we have assurance here. Yeah, the universe has your back, like the Chariot tells us. Remain steady and be assured you are doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You might be seeing small signs that things, situations, and desires are just beginning to fall into place. Your focus and skills are intact. You will feel motivated to work areas and then make good inroads on your usual work. New ways of dealing with things will occur to you. Fresh perspectives will appear, and as a result, your life will move towards harmony and balance. Trust yourself. You have everything you need. This is the only thing that's in your way, is those stories you tell yourself. Drop into your heart space, feel into your inner strength. This is Sun in Leo, Mercury in Leo, you know, especially with the Sun in Leo squared Uranus and Taurus today. Step into your own unique self-expression. Drop these old painful stories. You're trying to move away from them, but then it seems like you take 2 steps forward and 4 steps back, because maybe you just get stuck in it. So the only thing that can really help you there is meditation, just to become more aware of your thoughts and try and have a little bit of a giggle at your thoughts. It's a really beautiful space once you get to the place where you're really conscious of what's going through your head, and you can sort of have a giggle at what your mind's telling you. Stop it before it gets to that 8 of Swords stage, yeah? So it's truly beautiful reading. Brokenheartedness is actually a gift if we heal it, if we allow that grief, if we don't block it and distract ourselves with, soothe ourselves with smoking, drinking, eating, Facebook, TV. If we don't numb ourselves down, if we truly feel it and understand and get to a place of understanding how we might have created that experience, co-created that experience, and really heal. Take some time to meditate, yo. This is like the rest and rejuvenate card. Meditate, and you won't get yourself to these energies. You'll move away. You'll float. You'll move on. You'll really, really move on. Dropping the burdens of the past, and then open yourself up to this. which I'm hearing it's a reconciliation here, but it could just be a coming together of wholeness within yourself, yeah? Anyway, have an amazing Tuesday. I shall see you tomorrow. Big love. Bye.